I have a love-hate relationship with smartphone video. Today, I'm going to tell you about some of the reasons I absolutely love smartphone videos and how you can use them for legitimate, professional-looking business videos. Hey, Larry here. So my background is that I've been on camera for more than 20 years, and for the most recent 5 years, up until this past March, I managed a professional video production team at a multi-million-dollar studio. So I know what truly great high-end video production looks like, and I know what hack productions look like. But rather than talking about all the problems created by smartphone videos, let's talk about some of the awesome things that you can do and look professional. One of my favorite things to do with smartphones is use them for capturing B-roll. Now, anytime I'm talking on camera or anybody's talking on camera, and while the person is talking, the video cuts away to some still image or some video footage. That's B-roll. There are all kinds of psychological reasons B-roll is great. It illustrates and reinforces what's being said. It cuts away from the talking head, gives people a little bit of a break, and it gives them a reason to stay glued to the video, watching what the action is. It lets you cover up spoken mistakes when you're going through a script, so you can use B-roll to cover up in editing anytime there are errors. B-roll is great. So my big tip today is to consider shooting video footage in all kinds of circumstances and then use that footage later as B-roll. You can shoot footage of a business conference you went on, or someplace in your office, or some special event that you attend, especially if you plan to tell your viewers about it in some future version of one of your business videos. So that's the big tip. But I have a bunch of small tips in today's video which are exactly how to shoot that footage that you might use in the future. So tip number one is always shoot horizontally. Nobody likes vertical video. Tip number two, minimize camera movement. Now, you should stabilize, so don't hold it at arm's length and shake around, but put your arm on something, stabilize your video footage, and also minimize panning around. We have a tendency to want to look around, but your camera shouldn't do that. Tip number three is, if there is some real compelling reason to pan around or tilt up and down, you want to do it way slower than you think you should. You can always easily speed up that panning or tilting during editing, but if you pan too fast, you're darting around, you'll make people seasick, and that kind of stuff, by the way, is hard to slow down unless you're shooting at super high frame rates, and most cameras on cell phones aren't going to be able to pull that off anyway. Tip number four, go ahead and narrate the scene out loud so that you can use that later for reference. Not that you'll be using the actual audio later, you probably won't. Just narrate what's going on for your own reference. So what do you think? Are you going to grab smartphone B-roll for your videos now? Comments and questions are always welcome. Please subscribe if this kind of thing helps you in your DIY video projects, and be sure to go by LarryBecker.tv. I've got all kinds of great resources. There are other reference videos there. Transcripts from my daily videos are in my blog, and I have a complete class or two on the site as well.